Months, years, and now decades, the family of Paige Renkoski still holding on to hope.
We've had a lot of different tips come in that were extremely, very specific. That you're like, there's got to be something to this, but then it doesn't go anywhere.
But 35 years later, new leads could revive this cold case. And this Saturday marks 35 years since a Livingston County woman disappeared. Paige Rancoski was last seen on May 24th, 1990. It's a day that changed her younger sister Michelle's life and her family's life forever.
Her mother dying recently, never knowing what happened to her daughter. But now there is fresh hope for her family as a new person of interest is named. Our Erica Erickson spoke with her sister and detectives about where this case stands now. Hey, Erica.
Yeah, I know. Hey, believe it or not, it's been 35 years, but Michelle and her family say they do what they've done essentially from the beginning: follow leads, pass out flyers, and hand out things like this. I've got a keychain, a wristband. They pass them out since they have on day one, hopefully someday to bring Paige home.
You have a loss, but because you don't have an outcome, you can't really grieve.
She's been missing longer than you actually known her.
Correct. I was 24 when she disappeared. So I basically have lived most of my life without her.
But for 35 years now, that dark unknown.
Some days you do grieve, and other days you're angry or confused or just ticked off. But you don't have the answers to fully get past it.
You're just stuck.
Yeah, it's like a purgatory.
3.5 decades now since Paige Rancoski, a substitute teacher living in DeWitt with her fiance, vanished. Last seen May 24th, 1990, 30 years old at the time. Standing on the side of I-96, the Livingston County Sheriff's Office investigating thousands of tips since her disappearance says that morning, Paige, after dropping her mother off at Detroit Metro Airport around 11:30.
Everything was normal. And then went to Griffin Park in Canton.
Met one of her girlfriends and her young children for a picnic.
Sounds nice.
Exactly.
Leaving around 2 p.m., Paige seen at a party store nearby buying a magazine and a beer around 2:30. And not long after that, witnesses reporting seeing Paige standing on the shoulder of I-96 in a white silk shirt, long beaded necklace, and colorful pants, talking with two men standing next to a minivan.
She was due to go to her fiancé Steve's softball game and made it to the Fowlerville exit.
One witness reportedly telling police she appeared to be upset.
This is just mind-boggling to me. Somebody got her as an adult to pull over on the freeway at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, directly at an exit, like 50 yards before you turn off on the exit.
Nothing's wrong with her car.
Nope, no car problem.
She's not out of gas.
Nope.
Later that same day, around 8 p.m., Paige's car found in the rain, still running, the windshield wipers still on that freeway near that Fowlerville exit.
And her shoes, purse, and that beer she bought still inside. A working theory back then, maybe someone flashed a police badge, real or fake, to get Paige to pull over.
That's the only thing that makes sense to most of us to this day. That she, really thought someone was pulling her over.
A real sense of hope for answers coming in 1999. An anonymous letter with a hand-drawn map leading investigators to this area in Conway Township. An area already searched again.
We were super hopeful, and, nothing.
Nothing then, but since, another new lead.
The Livingston County Sheriff's Office says there appears to be similarities between the 1990 disappearance of Paige Rancoski to a 1989 rape and murder.
He's a person of interest in another lady who went missing from the same park.
We're just not going to give up. I'm sure there's somebody out there that cannot sleep well because of this.
As you can see, Michele and her family continue to show just incredible strength. If you'd like to see the whole interview with her sister, you can scan the QR code on your screen to see it at clickondetroit.com. Now remember, we first reported in March that there is a new person of interest. That man is Buster Robbins, and since then we've stayed in touch with investigators. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office says this week they're working closely with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office to potentially build a case against him.
Now, Erica, this new person of interest, that person was uncovered in a separate case that you're working on, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that case had been cold for so long now. And it was the horrific case of Beverly Wivell. And now investigators in Washtenaw County say she was found raped and murdered in Superior Township in 1989. And we're told DNA from a rape kit was linked to 69-year-old Buster Robbins of Elmont just last year. He could now head to trial for that case. And the Livingston County Sheriff's Office has since confirmed that Renkoski's case remains open and that they are investigating similarities between the two cases right now.
So many years and so many questions remain. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, Erica,
Erica.
thank you.
Thank you.